Video. Daniel Farke warns Jamal Lewis and the rest of Norwich City's defence will be tested again at Burnley after getting the better of Manchester City. Picture, Paul Chesterton. Focus Images Ltd Paul Chesterton. Some might opt to portray Norwich City's Premier League trip to Burnley as Beauty and the Beast, but Daniel Farke hopes it is more a case of opposites attract. Daniel Farke is a fan of how Burnley have bridged the gap from the Championship. Picture, Paul Chesterton. Focus Images Ltd. Farke acknowledged on Friday the Canaries' smooth, cultured approach might jar with the Claret's physical edge under Sean Dyche, but Burnley's top-flight longevity is what his club is striving to achieve. They are a perfect role model for how you make this step, he said. When a club is successful, you can always find some topics and themes to copy. We're a totally different club in our approach and how we play, but when you stick together with a big spirit and have a clear philosophy and stick to that plan, even when the wind is in your face sometimes, then you can be successful. So in that regard, a definite role model. It is a club who step by step has tried to improve without the biggest possibilities to spend money in the beginning. Norwich City slipped up 2-0 at West Ham in their last Premier League away day. Picture, Paul Chesterton. Focus Images Ltd. Now perhaps it is different because they have been a permanent member of the Premier League, but you get the feeling they still have the feet on the ground. I am full of respect for Sean's work. Farke, however, knows the contrast could not be more marked. After thwarting Manchester City's galaxy of attacking talent at Carrow Road, we're so modest. Burnley have been able to play in the best league for a number of seasons. We have had 5 game days in the Premier League, he said. They have an unbelievably experienced group of players and they're used to playing with each other. You always have the feeling it's a team with a great mentality, who fight for each other. I like that a lot. They have bravery. Alex Tetty has dismissed reports he is looking for a return to his native Norway. Picture, Paul Chesterton. Focus Images Ltd. They also have good footballers. Yes, they are physical and dangerous out of set plays. They get a lot of bodies in the box with many crossing situations, and they're sharp enough to win second balls. We have to be awake in all these aspects and be good in how to defend our box. Against a newly promoted side, they will be greedy to get the next win because they have shown they are able to deliver at home against teams with a bigger and better reputation than a newly promoted side. Farke's depleted squad is yet to pick up a point on the road in the early weeks of this season, but the Canaries head coach feels there is little cause for alarm. Last season we were praised a lot for one of, if not the best, away record in the league. Now we have 2 games away in this league and no points, he said. I would say against 2 decent sides it was not easy to win, but in spells against both Liverpool and West Ham we were competitive. It is important that we get off the mark as soon as we can. We were pretty dominant in the first 25 minutes at West Ham, but especially away from home you need that reward of a goal. To go into a lead like Manchester City is so important in this league. We took some risks at the end against West Ham and we had injured players on the pitch because we couldn't make any more changes. The outcome was due a bit to some unlucky developments which I don't need to talk about again. You can't compare the approach because Burnley is a different side. I am sure Burnley will try to press us, but we will have spells when we can bypass the press and control the game. What we need to be prepared for is controlling the counters in the moments when we lose the ball. Related articles. Let's block ads. Why?